Tyler, thank you. New at 3, the Tri-State Defender is holding a community forum this week focused on education. The event will bring together parents, educators, community leaders, and policymakers for a conversation about the current challenges facing our local schools. Here to talk more about how you can help strengthen education across the Mid-South is Deidre Malone, the TSD's Board of Directors Vice President, and Dr. Tracy Hall, President of Southwest Tennessee Community College. Ladies, so glad to have you both here. How have you been doing?
Good. Thanks for inviting us here.
My pleasure, for sure. Deidre, let's start with you. We hear so much these days about the state of education, especially when it comes to our MSCS schools. Why is this forum so desperately needed today to have this conversation?
This is so important because our community needs to be engaged, and we have the perfect panel for that engagement with Dr. Hall, Dr. Davis, Dr. Richmond, and then Senator Ackberry. Education and policy goes hand in hand. So having the community come out to have that conversation, be able to ask questions about education, specifically the education system, I think is going to be critical.
I would say so. Dr. Hall, we know and hear so much about trying to prepare our students, especially on the higher education level, for those jobs, maybe at XAI, Fort Louisville City. Why do you want to be a part of this conversation as well, to get those students prepared and to talk with parents, students, and others?
Yes, I think it's an excellent opportunity for us to have conversations across educational sectors. That's really critical because a lot of times as we're talking about education, we focus on K through 12 or higher education, and we need to talk to each other. It's these systems that need to be aligned to make sure that we can all put our students on a career pathway, and it's not a hand-off to another sector, but it's a handshake. We understand how we work together, because if we don't have the safety nets in place, students fall through the cracks. So this is an incredibly important
And what are you seeing out there these days and feeling? Is there enough engagement from either young adults, parents, policymakers, others? What would you like to see more to strengthen all of this?
I'd like to see more system alignment. I think that what we have, there are pockets of success throughout the community. The challenge with that is that everyone's doing something great in a small pocket, and kids are still falling through the cracks because we've not combined our resources. We've not combined our systems. Everyone wants to be at the forefront of doing the work, and that's great if you only consider individual success your metric. But we want collective impact, and the only way to do that is to bring the systems, the sectors together to have that one conversation.
Makes a lot of sense. Deidre, so many times, especially K through 12, we hear, especially in Memphis Shelby County schools, underperforming schools, possible state takeover of our schools. Is this a way for those folks out there watching now and others to say, all right, let's get ahead of it right now. We can be a part of the solution. How do you see it?
Absolutely, Alex. As Dr. Hall said, I mean, it's about the pipeline. It's about that educational pipeline. And if there's collaboration and discussion, it makes all the sense in the world. So while Dr. Richmond is talking about K through 12, Dr. Hall and Dr. Davis are right there thinking, okay, what do we need to prepare for those students who are about to graduate? Starting in the 9th grade, maybe, Doc?
That's right.
9th grade, what do we need to do to prepare? And so having that public conversation about it and getting those parents engaged to see things are working in the school system. Things are working in secondary education is so important. When they come out and they hear the leaders having that conversation, I think it goes a long way.
But we as a community, have we been engaged enough to say we can really be a part of this?
So we haven't, and that's as a parent who was very, very active in her children's education, going to the PTAs. You know, I represented parents that didn't have time because they were working 2 and 3 jobs. So getting those parents to come out and see these leaders and ask those key questions to the leaders, I think will make them feel better about the education system too. So we invite them to come out.
And Dr. Hall, these days, especially at Southwest Tennessee Community College, we're hearing so many positive things about a brand new aviation program. We also are hearing about becoming a hub for entertainment education. What does this say, especially if we start preparing our students young to maybe go into some of these fields that we just talked about?
Well, it answers the question of where's our workforce.
That's right.
Because that's the question that we hear. Where is our workforce? It's right here. But what are we doing to prepare our students for that next opportunity? Are we contributing to a brain drain where we're preparing students and there are no jobs here for them? That's another part of the conversation that we have to have, because as higher ed leaders, we can prepare students, but there has to be something for them. And we have to have a diverse industry so that students will stay in Memphis and contribute to this local economy. And so this is an important conversation. I think parents will also be able to see that as educational leaders, we are having these conversations. I met with Dr. Richmond this morning, and I've met with Dr. Davis we're always talking. And so these types of partnerships are already happening, but how do we have more than just a conversation? How do we align our systems to make sure that we're providing the safety net so that young people will not fall through the cracks, because there are no cracks?
Makes a lot of sense. So Deidre, where do we need to be? How can the community be a part of this?
So community, come out. We just ask you to register on Eventbrite. The event is Wednesday night. It's at First Baptist Broad. It starts at 6 o'clock, and it's going to be a wonderful panel discussion, and we welcome. It's a free event. Come out and enjoy. Ask those questions. Get to meet the leaders. They want to meet you and learn more about what's going on at their colleges and at MSCS.
All right, Deidre, thank you very much.
Thank
Dr.
you,
Hall,
Alex.
thank you.
Thank you.
Come on back. Let's have more of these conversations.
Love to.
Absolutely. Thank
All right,
you.
a short break. We'll be back.